fuckers, you screwheads. Here is a man who would not take it anymore, who would not let... Listen, you fuckers, you screwheads. Here's a man who would not take it anymore. A man who stood up against the scum, the cunts, the dogs, the filth, the shit. Here is someone who stood up. Here is...
Here's Price as an opening.
What y'all know about them wild niggas, devil child niggas, happy kick the bucket, say fucking and smile niggas, the type to catch the Buddha bus, slide up to the fuzz, saying officer run your shotty before I catch his body. I knew this nigga smoking, sorta like this pistol barrel when you're apparel and shit like that was working. But later that would die down, sorta like many abandoned daddy ran with. His block fence sorta haunted. His only solitude was wifey, word to life GNC. They were together forever, and now the room had been seated. He needed a job and the robber wouldn't do it. He wasn't trying to go out like the Quan and strapped. Her mother was a nurse, her purse was chubby from the hospital. She found smoking some work and shit was lovely with some cleaning hair. Feed the patient there, he had loot and not a nigga on the street would have to get that pocket tapped. Working in maternity and learning, seeing much about the infant children to be skilled in farming. Staring baby stuff home for self, and he didn't have to pull the Mac 20 off the shelf and get loose if the brother can't take no more. Loose if the brother can't swing it. Loose if the brother can't break once more. Loose if the brother. In maternity, smoky sore stuff, raw stuff, make it drop your jaw stuff. Hospitals get sorta wild. Saw some babies shaking, awaken if they were fortunate. And so was scorching it would have them thinking of his child. Later there would be no honey, I'm home. Strictly woman, if you jeopardize my seed, then I'll leave you wetter. On the block of blockers, armies entranced by the peddlers of temporary ghetto, heaven had them fed up. The job was getting hard to fuck with, they had even had them stuck with the disposing of the stillborn. Poisoned by the nourishment, the ill-torn soul from flesh, fungal womb to tomb. Seeing shit like that'll have you crazy. That night he had a dream and it was a child nursing upon the ceiling of the glass genitalia. Clouded nut after clouded nut, broken shadow, what the fuck is going on? Smokey was swayzy, it's time to get loose if my brother can't take no more. Loose if my brother can't swing. Loose if my brother can't break once more. Loose if my brother. He figured there was only one way as he rushed the runway, looking wild deranged. This was common without any qualm inside. He was looking at fiends of the pebble, adored praise. Devil for Lord raised from the crystallized tombs through fumes from the floor blaze, the soul sacrificial altar. He chose that to hold the worship, dealing that ultimate head rush. The lead crushed bio or cellar decorating hella flame with the choir of the firearms to blame. In the morning, by the time the smoke cleared, everybody seen the massacre. The local folk cheered, oh thank the Lord Almighty. The pharmacy was out of business on the Ella Chubby widow cries alone because the man had gotten loose. If my brother can't take no more. Loose if my brother can't swing. Loose if my brother can't break once more.
Because I'm feeling champion.
Loose if my brother can't take no more. My brother can't swing. Loose if my brother can't break once more. Loose if my brother.
Fundamental state of the megahertz crew. This is copyright MC 78 degrees with my man, can you tell? DJ Phase on the wheel.
That's what the fans came to see. And you talk about.
We don't make gimmicks. Whack when still by the rules till they exceed the speed limits. When it's time to rhyme and feed the mimic, but by the time they repeat what outlives, they'll be on some more next.
Marbury off the dribble.
Patiently before they spoke, their forte broke. Brain I don't make, donate my brain to science if I ever do. This recipe's examined by every crew from Syracuse to Sacramento. You heard me? I make the king of the players wearing New Jersey and start from scratch. Since my first strikes herbs, the first mic clutched by me is an artifact. Carter's got the I call you two years and the 7 days for them to stay on beat. And when they finally get off their rivalry, simultaneously spit on struck by the two-man head on truck. You're stuck, you can withstand this man's skill. Like the tricky battle that they got dumped in the landfill. Stand still, death drops the anvil. Each round proves you have no props or mad skill. I feel that. Handle the jewels with care when you're riding. My aggressiveness is on another plane. Like a Godwin, Austin, Orphan, Golden, Golfin, that's a full. My body's locked.